cách làm việc là thế nào? Vậy thôi. Chỉ có tên dev là tên kỹ hả? Không, tên dev thôi. What? Right here, I've been enjoying this space này chút xíu để mình thử xem có vui không? Okay, everybody here? Thank you. So, today we'll do in English, okay, everyone? Nếu không hiểu thì cứ nói nhé. Quan trọng là phải hiểu. Làm như vậy đúng là conference Google vậy đó, vui quá. Okay. So the process we do workshop today. The idea about workshop is that we will do every month. Okay. So one workshop that the manager, in this case is me, I will do one per month, and we will do staff presentation twice a month. So every 2 weeks, one of you will do a presentation of what you want. You decide the subject, you decide everything, you prepare PowerPoint, and on your day you will do presentation. So you can share ideas with all the team. It can be whatever you want. Maybe better work and not football. Okay. Okay. So I will start. I think. The first one is not very funny, isn't bad, but we do about process. Okay. So the process that everybody has to use in the team dev, and that starting from now we follow the process, or sadly, because we will have evaluation, if we don't follow the process, then you will have bad points for evaluation. So everybody is the same, not a specific case, we all on the same page. Okay? So process is about, maybe not 1 hour, communication between each other, with the manager also. It's valid for me. Documentation and report, very important. So in the office now, every day you open your Slack to communicate. So because we will use this as a main tool, and the team dev Excel file. So I said that for the new member. I showed you already because that's where it's a basic tool, but that's where I will put your daily task. Okay, and we share all the documents there. Okay. So every day you check your daily task in the morning, so you know what to do today. And of course, you update before leaving the office. So this task, how many percent is done? Is it finished? Is it on process? Like just before you leave, you check out. So you tell me where you are, or else I don't know what to do. Okay. So this is part of the process, okay? So you check your daily task and you update before you leave. When you are done with your task, please let me know. I'm not here to say, oh, you're too slow or it's bad, blah, 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 but I need to know what you do. Why? Because people need to know, my boss need to know what I do. And what I do is checking on you guys, basically. Okay? So you inform me. It's better to let me know that you still going than say nothing, because if you say nothing, I think that you do nothing. Okay? Again, it's about performance evaluation. So we need to know how is your workload and everything. Okay? Now, as office rule also, all communication also, because we have foreign friend, local friend, everybody. But it's IT company, so language is English. You can talk Vietnamese, of course. This is Vietnam, but all documentation, email, Slack communication, professional I would say, is in English. Must be in English. Okay? So that's part of the office rules, I would say. Documentation. I don't know about the contract, but I think it's part of your contract, it's part of your job description to make documentation about your work. Why? For you, first of all, because when you write down, you know what you're doing, you know what was good, what was bad, and you can keep track of your work. But also, if you leave the office, if something happened, or whatever, or you need to teach or hand over the work, you give me documentation. Or else, if no documentation, nobody knows what happened. Okay? So this is also important, and it's part of the process of working. For example, me, at the end of a project, my boss can ask me, okay, give me a postmortem, it's kind of a document, to tell everything that happened for before development. How long, how many bugs, what was the main issue, the contact we have, INTs, Google, blah, blah, the tracking document, and all these things. If I don't write down, nobody knows. Every time people ask me something, I don't know, I don't remember, it's not good. So, also for yourself, keep document. What I will do is that sometime, randomly, I will ask you, okay, give me a document about this, give me a document about that, just to check. Sadly, I have to do this sometimes, but, you know. And also for other team members, so when the tool, for example, good example, every time you do API, we share the Excel file with, I don't know what's inside, but the code, the description, everything. It's kind of document, it's something that we have to do between each other. We have to communicate. Document is a way, okay? Do not keep your information when you have important information for yourself. Share with the whole team, okay? So, I asked you R&D, for example, Don, about circular video. We have new member Android, same team. We help each other, we talk, okay? Like we did before, like I'm not saying that, you did that well, but just keep going. Oh, we missed the tracking here. Okay, I will tell the backend, I will tell Android, iOS, whatever. Just talk together. We have open space, we can make jobs, but we can also talk for work. Alright? The report. This is something that everybody is missing, that's for sure. The report, not when I ask, but the report before I ask. And this is important. When something happens, you have to report proactively. Proactively means before I ask you. So for the bug, list of bug report, okay, we know we have a track, whether it's critical, whether blah, blah, blah. Well, we have information for the next round, for the next step, and also for me, because I have to report to other people, okay? So, always report on what happened. For example, I don't know, server has issue, we have like 10 mail in one weekend. It's kind of, everybody has this mail. It's important for you, for example, in this case, sorry for the word, but to make a report. Okay, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. No need to alert, but if people know what happened, it's better than having a lot of alert email nobody understands because they don't know code or anything, and they will freak out. So you just report, say, okay, that was the mistake of this weekend, or we don't have news, or blah, 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 bam, 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 one email, that's it, end of the story. Okay, so this is also important. Because if we say something, then we are kind of covered also, protected. People ask you, hey, what the fuck happened that day? Oh, we sent report. It's okay, we tell you, we told you what happened. Okay? So for a bug, for example, you send a report and I say, okay, live, it's okay. But there's a mistake, or someone else from the other team say, hey, what happened here? You say, oh, I sent a report to MA, it's done, you know, so it's like not my fault. I take the responsibility. So that's also important for you to protect yourself also. But most of it, like to inform everybody. Okay? Also, report about your timeline. This is something also. Sometimes, maybe not now anymore, but people want to go fast. Okay, we need to live now, we need to release. But sometimes, okay, we have last minute issue or whatever, and we cannot meet the deadline. But it's important to say this before the day, okay? You say, okay, now we step back. That's why also it's important all the rest of the report and documentation, so you can keep track of your work and you can know what happened. Okay, maybe I will be late, But don't say that the same day of the release, maybe 1 day before or 2 days before. Like if a project is 1 month development, you should know that you will be late, I think 4 or 5 days before, not the last day. You know already it's possible. So it's okay to be late, no problem, but it's not okay at the last minute saying, no, we cannot. It's like not showing up to the plane and no more plane, you know. But if you change your ticket before, it's okay. Okay, so it's important. We don't want that. We don't kill nobody here. It's okay to be, but we need to know. It's important. And why? Because if we cannot meet the deadline, it's because I did a mistake planning, so I need to understand what was wrong for next time, and we will find solution. Important is solution. There will always be problem, but if you let go, no solution. So the solution in this case, maybe you allocate more, so we will allocate support, or we will outsource, or whatever. This is my concern, but I need to know. Okay? So basically a bit case by case. What is your task as a member and as a team? Okay? So
Yeah.
So you are the roots of the PHP server, you are the roots, the basis of everything. So it's important to inform about the whole team before updating or building a server or whatever, and having a log also important for you and for the rest of the team. What do we update in this one? We build for what? I think I used to work with a tool to commit. Every time you want to commit, you have to add log, right? Or else you cannot commit. When we update new version, what's new in the app? That's also a log. So when you build server or whatever, just inform what's new, what's happening. So in case maybe the app or whatever is not ready, then we know, oh shit, I forgot this one. It's always interesting to know. Okay? Report again after building or updating. If there's any issue, send an email. It's okay, we'll look together, no problem. But at least we know what happened and we can fix it. Share API document as you're doing already in the share folder. Everybody knows the share folder, right? One of the big share folder. Yeah, it's Google Drive, okay? Nếu mà có gì thì sẽ share. Keep a document with all the access password and blah blah blah. Important also. Sometimes we forget. Last time we about like we want the key for push notification for Android. Nobody know. We have to do new one. It's kind of shitty. So again, documentation, and we put that everywhere or somewhere. And if you need a lock private, set private. At least you can set private, but remember your private password. Okay? And report server alert, also important. Because many times people ask me, like, oh, this weekend, 20 email, what happened? I don't know. I know, it's automatic fix, I don't know, but just a report. Like, okay, we update the server because we have server on demand, right? So if we reach the limit, then we push, we upgrade. We need to know. BOD needs to know. We know that goes. Okay? So that's for the ninjas. Quality. So we need, I think, in period of hardcore testing, I would say, during update, maybe daily email to say, okay, the first email is kind of is hard to do, but after that you just forward, okay? But we need to know the bug reports, so the list of bugs, blah, 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 so we know, we keep track, and also as a reminder. I know that you have the tool, what's the tool again? Jira, but maybe you can do a quick report for me, for example, and I know, okay, we have that much bug ongoing, maybe the day after, that much bug, and so we can keep track. Just a quick report. Okay? Also, before any updates, we need a checklist fast and sent by mail also to everyone, so we know we are clear, we are good to go. And also, maybe in case if we forgot something, then someone can say something also. And the test checklist. Okay, 3G important. Offline in this case is stupid because we don't have offline, but maybe in the future. Multitask, performance, battery, rotation, etc. Okay? So quality, we need more report from you guys. Okay? More communication on what we do, because every day we don't know what really happened, what's the status. I need to ask you. I should not be need to ask you. You should tell me. Dev also. Okay, so every time you build or something, say something, tell us know, okay, we have a new version, you share on Slack the new build, please test this new feature, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Yeah, be in the light, because this is the final product, we need to know what happened. So when it's out, you should be out and say, okay, this is the new version. So inform, again, same as PHP also, you can have a log about what's new in this build, blah, 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 what has been fixed, etc., etc. Just communicate. Also, when you have a new integration, a new feature, for example, we try in V4 to say, okay, we will do homepage first, and then use detail, and then manga. So each step, you go to one, you go to me, you show us, blah, blah, and we fix on the go, maybe sometimes better than at the end of the whole process. Like, shit, what happened? We can, if we see, we can fix it at least. Okay, so don't be shy, just move around. It's cold, so it's good to move around, makes you hot. Show what you do. You should be proud. You are artist, you show your art. Okay? And make a document. I know it's a big pain in the ass, but it's important to make document about integration. The same with HTML also. We need to know what to do, what are the class, I don't know, the div name, blah blah blah, CSS. Important also for next generation. Maybe you will have an intern, you have to train or whatever. So show him the good way. Okay? Like when you learn Kung Fu, you also have book. Huh? UI UX, yes, let us see what you see. So in your mind of artists, sometimes we are not there, so we don't know what are the fonts, the color, or anything. So also, please, same here, help us to follow the step, the mood board wireframe design for the validation process we build it, because we know it's long and terrible sometimes. But if we follow the steps, we try for before. So, okay, we validate this one, we go to the next step. It was so-so, but a bit better than V3, I'd say. Let's improve this flow and make it work. And also share with the dev, like once you have the mood board here. Why? Because when the mood board is validated, at least we will know, okay, this font is going to be this font for title, this size, this color. We make a document, we share with dev, that's it. Maybe they can have a file with style, you fix here, you fix everywhere. Easy also to move forward. So this kind of documentation also is important. Wireframe, I know sometimes you do the wireframe, but it's interesting to have some comments also, some text about what will happen, animation, what is the transition, what is the action that you expect, this kind of thing. Not just simple image that you put on simply. I know it's hard, but it's always help if we can understand what is in your head, sorry, because we don't really know. Okay. So the same also, every time you update a design, please make a log and tell us, okay, I'll update the design, but don't let us find what is new, just tell us, okay, I changed this font and this font. That's it, easy to see, easy to keep track of something. So it will be better for you. Okay? So that's about the process that I hope will not scare you, but it will help us work together better. As a team, I'm kind of proud because I saw between V3 and V4, the team are stronger now, work together better. Before, a bit like, oh, I did my job, I did my job here. Now we work together, it's good, we have to keep going, but keep track, documentation, report, this is important. Not for us, but for top level manager also. And if the company grow bigger, we have to show some professionalism. Okay, not just like bamboo. Have to be like more Lazada style, yeah? So do you have any question about process? Something like that? No? No. It's fine. Okay, thank you.
Cái xe folder là cái gì đó? Hiện nay cái file của mình là hiện thành xe trong team mình thôi, bây giờ con xe folder đó là
cái share folder là
cũng chia team luôn mà.
Mỗi người ở trong team có thể update, còn external có thể xem nhưng mà không có được vô.
cái xe folder mà mình xem.
Còn ở trong mình thì cái này là xài cái Vietlink ads email là có được. Như chị đã thấy.
Nhưng mà mấy cái test ghi để pass thì mình chọn cho để chung đó.
Cái nào?
Cái access key là password.
Access key mình có một cái folder private. Cái access key pass là có gì mình có thể set security. Nhưng mà nói chung là tất cả cái tài khoản là iTunes hoặc là Google Play hoặc cái gì đó thì mình đem lại một chỗ là cái IIS rồi cái gì đó để mình không phải làm cái thứ làm sao được.
Một người giữ thôi chứ một sĩ giữ bả.
Ok, chỉ có gì gửi cho sĩ sẽ cài trong cái private channel của mình. Okay. So we do a little break, then we do camping. So basically, as I said before, we will do. I will do presentation once a month, but you guys will do once every 2 weeks. Okay? So next presentation will be. Next presentation will be maybe end of the month.
Thứ 6 tỷ.
Thứ sáu. We are like fed up of working, boring already, so we can do.
Làm thứ 2.
Thứ hai. Thứ tư lên. Thứ tư.
Happy day. Thứ tư là happy day.
Thứ tư là happy day. Ok, bây giờ mình sẽ làm ngày 27 happy day là sẽ có một người làm một cái presentation. Sao không được? Ở đây là có tên của tất cả mọi người.
Tua sao con biết
Thôi Xuân Anh Trung Dũng Trí Tú Cường